Good morning, Barstow. I'm Austin Zollers. In today's episode, we'll take a sneaky peek at the theme for the PEP Assembly on Friday. We'll get to know a new physics teacher, Mr. Thompson, and finally hear back on the Stuco and Honor Council elections. I hope you all have a classy Wednesday. We'll be back with you after the intro.
Welcome back, and thanks, Austin. I'm Elise Finn.
And I'm George.
And I'm Luke.
So how are you guys this morning?
Oh, you know what? I'm not doing too shabby. How about you, George?
Pretty good. I have my cup of coffee and I'm ready to go.
Well, great. The first PEP Assembly of the year is on Friday. The theme is Color War, so make sure to dress up because the grade with the most participants wins a special prize.
Elise, you're part of the PEP Club, aren't you?
I am, and we are currently preparing for Friday, so it should be a lot of fun. We actually have a meeting today in Dr. Rourke's to finalize the assembly. What about you? What clubs are you in?
Well, I'm also in PEP Club, but I'm also in Pretenders as well.
I'm in Art Club, Robotics, and the new Chinese Literature Club, so that's pretty cool.
Well, the Student Activities Fair will be held on Friday, September 9th, during the first break from 10 to 10:20 a.m. You have 20 minutes to advertise your club and get new members.
And don't forget to get your club forms completed and turned into the upper school office. Otherwise, your club will not have a booth at the fair, and that's no fun.
Well, here's a question for you. How many Thompsons do we have in this school?
You know, I'm going to say 3. Mrs. Thompson is the 5th grade writing and reading teacher, and Mr. Thompson is the 5th grade social studies teacher.
Well, let's welcome our 3rd Thompson to the school, Mr. John Thompson, the new upper school physics teacher.
So I grew up in Salina. I went to Salina South, and then after I graduated South, I attended K-State and I got my degree in physics. At my house, we just got a new puppy. This dog, his name is Rurik. He's a handful, but he's such a cutie, so it's hard to be too mad at him. And then in my spare time, I like to play video games. I've been playing video games literally since I can remember, so it's always been a lifelong passion. So I like physics because it teaches you about the stuff that you see happen in everyday life, and then you get all kinds of toys to play with. You get liquid nitrogen, you get to play with angular momentum, you get to use a lot of slinkies. I love slinkies. So I think it's just a really great mix. I'd say the number one thing is to please come talk to me about homework or questions about what we're talking about in class, or just, hey, I heard people talking about gravitational waves in the news, and what is that? And I love explaining that, seriously, so you're not like wasting my time. Please come talk to me about it.
Export.
It's me. Welcome to the school, Mr. Thompson. Let's also welcome the new 5th grade science teacher, Mrs. Amy Buckner. Barstow is so lucky to have you both here.
What brought me here to Barstow? I am just thrilled to have the opportunity to be amongst a community that is so richly embedded in education. So what we're going to work on today is practicing writing a correct hypothesis. So let's see. My college education, I went to William Woods University in Fulton, Missouri for animal science and business, and my graduate degree from Mercer University in Atlanta, Georgia. The line of work that I was in before was I taught science to 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders in Georgia for about 15 years, and then took a little break to start raising a family. My interests outside of school have to do with equestrian sports. I ride horses, and pretty much anything outside activities. And lastly, my goals for the year, I would love to be that teacher that inspires students to look outside of the box and fall in love with science.
Thank you for that piece, Aiden, and welcome, Miss Buckner. Now he may not be a new teacher, but he's the newest addition to the Kill family. Andrew Theodore Kill was born on July 24th at 6 pounds, 10 ounces. Dr. Kill and the baby are home from the hospital and are doing well. We can't wait to have you back here at school.
Moving on to sports, tennis has had some recent success. The team continued their solid play on Monday and took on another large Kansas school, taking 9-0. At number 1 singles, Janie King rolled 8-0, and with Amelia Smith at number 1 doubles did the same, 8-2. At number 2, doubles Emma Shapiro and Helen Berger won 8-4, and Hope Leathers and Lauren Short in their first varsity pairing won 8-2.
In singles, Emma Shapiro handled the match with an 8-0 win, and Amelia Smith at number 3 won 8-3. At number 4, Helen Berger won 8-5, and Lauren Shore did the same at number 5 singles, winning 8-3.
And in her first varsity appearance, Hope Leathers hung on for an 8-6 win. The girls' varsity and JV team take on Casey Christian Wednesday at the Barstow Courts and finish the week hosting Fall Barstow Invitational at Minor Park on Friday.
Also, volleyball has a game tomorrow at 6. Although they would love everybody's support, if you can't make it, BTVN will be live streaming the game.
Another reminder that Upper School Back to School open house is tomorrow at 6:30.
Now, what you all have been waiting for, let's take a look at the upper school election results.
Congratulations to all. That's our show. I'm Elise Finn.
I'm George Whitehill.
And I'm Luke Luma.
See you back here on Friday.